I had a customer call. Now, when I pick up the phone, I say, hello, thank you for calling this industry, this brand, this company. I say the name, okay? I'm not telling you where I work. I say the name, and then I say the location of which the store is in, and then I say, this is Makaya, how may I help you? This particular customer asked me, are you white or black? And I said, excuse me? I've never been asked this question before, so I'm like, what? My brain didn't register what was going on. So when she asked again, I simply responded back with, I'm African American. She said, I don't got time to be talking to no nigger. Is there somebody white that I can talk to? And my response was, we don't have any Caucasian employees at this location at the moment. She then goes on to say, oh, well, is there somebody that's Hispanic or something? I don't got time to be talking to no nigger. I say, yes, hold on one second, ma'am. And I put her on hold. One of my coworkers was looking at me the entire phone call because we were both in the same area. And he starts looking at me all crazy, like, what did she ask you? What did she want? And I let him know how the conversation went because it was very fast. And I had to go and talk to my manager because she was the first person that I thought of telling to pick up the phone to get this customer's request. I don't know. I went to my manager. And she is Hispanic, so I was like, oh, well, yeah, this lady said that she doesn't have time for no nigger. Like, she wants to talk to somebody that's white or Hispanic, anybody that's not black. My manager was working with 2 of my other coworkers. So I'm basically telling 3 people the story at the same time, and they're all looking at me like, she's lucky that you answered the phone out of all of us because all 3 of them claimed that they would have went off on her. And I was just like, I mean, in the world that we live in today, I'm not surprised. I should be, I wish I was, but I'm not. I don't scoop down to people's level. If it takes me out of my character, you won't see me doing it. So they were like, oh yeah, like, I would have called her this, I would have told her about herself. You know, just reassuring me that, hey, that's disrespectful. Nobody should disrespect you like that. Nobody should have to experience something like that. So then my other manager comes and joins the party, and I have to tell him as well, like, okay, this customer said this and that. She wanted somebody that was white. We don't have anybody that's white here, so she wanted to talk to somebody that was Hispanic, and yeah, now we're here. And I think one of my managers, I can't remember which one, but one of them went to go and pick up the phone. And she was no longer on the call. She was no longer on hold. I didn't feel as though we were talking about the situation that long for her to hang up. I've known customers that have been on hold for more than 10 minutes. And that's not because we forgot about the call. It's just simply because we were seriously looking for whatever they needed in our store. I was okay. It did take me back a little bit. Once I started doing my task, my little project that I was doing beforehand again, it's like, wow, that really just happened. And you hear about these things, you know? You hear about these things. People experience racism every day. No matter what race it is, it happens every day. And I just thought it was hysterical that it happened over the phone. I'm like, really, lady? You wanted to know somebody's race? Why? Why? You needed help. I was willing to help you. Let me help you. Don't worry about my ancestry. Don't worry about my bloodline. Don't worry about who I am as a person. At this moment, I'm taking time out of my day to help you. And I know she wouldn't have appreciated my help. I know I could have said that I was white. I know I could have told her that I was mixed. But I identify as an African American female. Nobody is going to take that away from me. Nobody.